A reopening of Yagan Square. His name is Macshane. He's known as Who's Rhyme as well. Hello, Macshane.
G'day, g'day, g'day.
G'day. Thank you for coming on.
My pleasure.
Now, tell me what you do.
What I do is hard to explain because I don't even know what I do. It's it's all made up on the spot. So it's improvised, freestyle, comedy, rap.
Right.
Those all sound like words that have nothing to do with each other until you hear it.
This is lucky because on 720 ABC Radio Perth, we are often improvising.
Excellent.
And sometimes we have no idea what's around the corner. So, like, I'm hoping to get a few tips from you
Sure.
today. And I'm told the idea is that you get, if I give you 5 words, you can turn it into something for me.
I would like to think I can do that.
Okay, I'll give you 5 words now.
Let's do it.
Okay. Festival.
Okay, so everybody listen up, is the best of all, but Yagan Square illuminated a festival, a Saturday, but everybody on the radio was a Matterday. I mean the 27th to the 28th, mate.
Oh, joke.
Joke. Look, I'm never broke, but as a matter of fact, I need to tell you about a joke. It's comedy, but honestly, we need it in this economy, so please start rapping and I better start talking honestly.
Holy dooly, Scooter.
Scooter. Look, I came here in my car, didn't catch an Uber, but I seen a lot of people on Lime, so they drive a scooter.
You know, this is Worst Joke Wednesday on the afternoon show. These are great jokes and love him. Next one, banana.
Banana. Look, I like to rap a lot harder because I like my vitamin Bs and peeling my banana. If you're out there, I'm pretty sure you're listening. I would like to say shout out to my mother and my father.
And Yagan.
Look, okay, I'm so glad that I could come and play in Yagan. We're starting, and I'm sure it's amazing. So you and your mates can illuminate, but if you're at home at the radio, you can ruminate. So Yagan Square, I may be there. Saturday, the main performance may be rare. We're from a little act called Who's Rhyme. I'd like to shout out my co-host, Daniel Delby, Who's Rhyme.
Macshane, when did you realise you had this skill?
When I realised I was A.D.H.D.
Right.
And I've gone on an amazing journey to channel that energy within through this art form because it allows my brain to open completely.
Tell me a bit more about the show. You've got Daniel Delby, who's your co-host. What can people expect on the stage?
High energy, insanely fourth wall breaking interactivity. So we ask, like you've just done there, and you've given me words, we ask the crowd to go, what's your job? What's your favourite food? Tell us about you, and we make games out of it where the crowd have to guess what they think we are going to rhyme. We don't know what we're going to rhyme. So it's me versus my co-host battling each other. A very fun game, using your topics and themes. So
I'm seriously impressed because, I mean, so many people, comedy is comedy, and you see it on the television. You might flick on a comedy show or stand-up comedy. I have never imagined this kind of comedy, and I didn't know I was going to be speaking to you until about an hour ago.
Yes.
And you have given us this different kind of comedy. I mean, is that what you were looking for as a performer, or did you... how long did it take to germinate this idea?
I had I guess I'll say try because now I'm heavily leaned into freestyle, but I tried to be an artist and I found more enjoyment in the freedom of not having a plan. For me, those who are listening on the radio now didn't see how much of a smile I have on my face when I'm coming up with rhymes for the words that you have. I love it because I live in the present. Nothing else matters other than me finding the next rhyme. So that for me is pure joy. I can lose myself in the art form.
Being able to think on your feet as well can come in handy in other circumstances. There are times when, this gift of the gab that you've got has got you out of trouble.
I'm a pretty bad liar because you can see when I'm freestyling, I'm looking off in the distance. So you can see when I'm trying to come up with a fib to get me out of trouble for forgetting to take the bins out. It works against me. But I love talking, I love people, and this is an art form where I can combine all my passions of reading, talking, and people into one. So hopefully make people laugh.
Absolutely. 720 ABC Radio Perth afternoons with Michael Tetlow. It's 10 to 1. My guest is Macshane. He's going to be performing on the stage for Illuminate Yagan Square this coming weekend. This is to celebrate the reopening of Yagan Square. 2 days of celebrations. The amphitheatre is going to be lit up. There's a stage underway. Macshane, you're going to be on the stage on Saturday night.
Yes.
From 9 o'clock.
Yes.
Is that a time of the night where, the subject matter might get a bit fruity?
For those playing at home, yes. Things can get a little bit, edgy. We're not going to say inappropriate, but we do being that the show relies on your input as the audience, whatever you give us, we will deliver within reason.
What does life look like for you as a performer, as a comedy performer in Western Australia? And tell us where you travel, where you tour.
It is phenomenal. I'm actually radiating with excitement even thinking about it. Last Friday I was on a mine site performing comedy up there in Karlawinda, and on the previous Friday before that, I was playing in front of 1,000 people at a sold-out Astor Theatre, making up rhymes on the spot with Daniel Delby as part of his teacher comedy night. Week before that, I was rapping over drum and bass artists in a sold-out nightclub. There's so much variety. People say Perth is boring. The same people that say that haven't scratched under the surface. This is one of the epicenters of culture and creativity in Australia, and I'm very lucky to be a part of it, at the forefront of it.
Has it been a difficult thing to break into for you?
Big time. Say that with a double-edged blade. Big time. I found a lane through music before coming into comedy, and it was harder for me to find myself than it was to break into the scene. Whereas I was previously a rapper, taking myself very seriously till I learnt to have a laugh with it, and now it's all just manifested to the point where 15 minutes ago I was sitting at home having a coffee, and now I'm talking with you on radio about comedy.
That's right.
Yeah.
Tell me about how you feel about Yagan Square and what you'd like to see it become.
I think Alexander was extremely poignant in what he said. I couldn't agree more. It is a meeting place, and that's its intention. It should connect the city together. Its launch was good in concept, but I feel now we have the opportunity to make it what it can be. And I think I'm personally very lucky to contribute, what I can to bring some people, have some laughs. But moving forward, culture, community, we need markets, we need startups, musicians, all these amazing creators and powerful people who are pushing things forward. That is an amazing outlet and a place for them.
In Who's Rhyme, you split the audience into two teams as well, don't you? Tell me a bit more about that.
It's a lot of fun. So we will, traditionally the format of the show is we'll show you what freestyle rap is, just like I did then for you. So you go, okay, they're making this up. And then we meet you. We come out into the crowd. The tunes are playing, and we go, everybody listen, it's a role revival. Can you tell me what your name is? Your name is Michael. And then, Michael, everybody listen, you know what's wrong? Michael, can you please tell me what do you do for a job? And you'll say radio. And I'll say, crazy, bro. And then I'll start rapping about what you do, and then I might ask a question like, what did you do on Saturday last week? And it kind of forces you to interact with us. Not force, sorry, it's a horrible word, but encourages you to interact with us.
I'm sure everyone's very willing.
And whatever you give us, we turn into a rhyme. So that kind of wins the crowd over. Once we've got you, then we start playing the games.
Okay.
So we'll get your side of the crowd to guess a word, and I might say the theme is animals. I don't know what animal I'm going to say, so I might be like, everybody listen, now let's make a wish. I live in the ocean, and I am a fish. So I hope that the 50 people on my side will get fish.
Yes.
But of course, animals is a very light and easy topic. You, the crowd, give us a topic.
Good.
We've had them all, mate. Some are not appropriate for daytime radio.
Yes, I can imagine. Macshane, before we let you go, can you do one more rap for us with the word afternoons? Okay.
Look, I got a phone call. They said I'm passing through, but I'm asking you, came on the radio in the afternoon. So look, if you're part of the crew, have a laugh, and I might see you there on Saturday afternoon.
Very good. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Macshane, you'll be on the stage. You'll get a whole crowd here in the ABC studio in King Street, and the corner of Wolf Lane is applauding you. Good luck with the show.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for explaining to us. It's great.
Pleasure.
I might even come along.
Please do.
This is 720 ABC Radio Perth.